Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is September the 20th, Tuesday. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast. I'm actually on week 16, day 2 of my current water fast. And I am excited to announce that I gained 0.6 of 1 pound in one day. From yesterday morning to this morning, I gained 0.6 of 1 pound. That's added to the 0.4 of 1 pound that I gained yesterday morning. So I've gained about a pound. Now, normally you would be freaking out saying, but aren't you supposed to be losing weight? Well, the month of September I've dedicated to experimenting with the 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water that I tell you to drink. Well, I'm experimenting with that on me in a different way. Because I've told you all, I don't care if you drink a glass for breakfast, a glass for lunch, and a glass for dinner. I don't care if you drink 2 glasses for lunch and 1 glass for dinner. And I wanted to verify what I'm telling you to do, which is what I've been doing. But for the past 2 days, let's turn the time clock back to Monday morning. Monday morning, I gained 0.4 of a pound to 224.8, and that's because I drank 3 glasses of water all right when I got up before I weighed myself. This morning, whoops, I did it again. Of course, I did it again on purpose. I went and got my 3 12-ounce glasses of water. I drank them all at once, and then I weighed myself, and I gained 0.6 of a pound. You know, part of losing weight is to be able to control your weight fluctuations. Now, I'm really intrigued because I gained 0.4 of a pound on Monday and 0.6 of a pound today. I'm really intrigued because for Wednesday and Thursday, I'm either going to drink no water at all that day, or instead of drinking my 3 glasses of water all at once for breakfast before I weigh myself, I'm toying with the idea of drinking 3 glasses of water at lunch to see what impact that has on me and you. Now, I don't recommend that you do what I do. Continue to drink your 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water. I would recommend 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, and 1 for dinner, only because that way you will not get a dry throat. But I'm intrigued with how the body retains water. How much of it does it retain, and for how long? And does it matter if you drink a glass for breakfast, a glass for lunch, and a glass for dinner, or if you drink all 3 glasses for breakfast or all 3 for lunch? And that's what I'm experimenting with right now. Welcome to the new subscribers. I hope this is an educational channel for you. I hope you take me up on my challenge. And my water fast challenge is very simply this. For 30 days, I want you to go on a water fast. For the first 7 calendar days, you are allowed no food, no liquid, no coffee, no tea, nothing. And you may say, well, but it's a water fast. On the 8th day, until you reach your goal weight, or until you reach day 30, you're allowed 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. Preferably one in the morning, one at lunch, and one for dinner. And that's all. No food at all. You're not even allowed to slice a lemon and put lemon in your water. Okay? I mean, you can microwave your glass of water and have hot water and drink it if you'd like. Or you can put ice cubes in your water and have cold water if you'd like. So you can have water, water, or water. But only 3 glasses and only starting on calendar day 8. Take me up on my challenge. Don't tell me you can't afford it. Water is free. You did not hear me use the E word, exercise. I don't want you to exercise on your water fast. Don't do it. It doesn't require it. Gym membership. Blow off gym. Prepackaged foods. You don't need I'm not selling I don't want you to buy prepackaged foods. You're not to eat food. Supplements that melt away the pounds. If you'll just send in $39.95. I'm not selling you pills that don't work. Don't buy those supplements that claim to melt away the fat. It's a scam, ladies and gentlemen. And I try to remember to say this during each segment. If someone contacts you and asks you to send money on my behalf to a PayPal account, it's a scam. Don't do it. I'm not asking for your money. This channel is completely free. I don't want your money. I hope to inspire you by you watching me daily succeed or fail. Now, I really should be in the 215, 220 area instead of 225.4. And I probably should be a little lower than that. But one of the advantages that you get to have on my channel is my weight loss may be slower, but I experiment with things for you. I try them on me before I ever recommend them to you. And I had a viewer snap back at me and say, you recommend that we go off drugs day 1. Did you go off drugs on day 1? I went off high blood pressure medicine day 1. I went off thyroid medicine day 1. And I mean, we all know the world is on taking thyroid pills because you've got a bad thyroid. I stopped injecting myself with insulin day 1. Okay? I don't even take an aspirin, although I do have a funny story to tell you. As many of you who follow me on this channel know, I joined a bowling league because my legs and my feet are so sore. I'm trying to get the circulation going. And I came home in such pain last night, just after 3 games of bowling. I mean, it's not like I bowled 20 games, right? I was in such pain that I did take 2 ibuprofenols and for the pain. And that's highly unusual, but I admit to it, okay? But it's interesting that on Monday, I gained 0.4 of a pound when I drank all 3 glasses of water at once in the morning. And this morning, I gained 0.6 of a pound, about the same amount, when I drank all 3 glasses in the morning. It will be very interesting to me to see what Wednesday and Thursday brings, depending on how I vary when I drink the water and the quantity of water that I drink. I had a viewer contact me and said, You know, you're crazy. Week 15 on a water fast. How long are you going to be on this? Your organs are going to shut down. Your body needs food. Look, I'm planning on being on this until I reach my goal weight of 198. Now, if I start to feel really, really, really poor, I'll end this water fast for a week or two and then start a new one and then drop on down to my goal weight. But right now I feel fine. And as far as not eating, ladies and gentlemen, I want to announce to you I eat every day. Did I catch you off guard? Let me say it again. I eat every day, ladies and gentlemen. What do I mean? Let me turn the clock back to when you started your water fast with me. I said the first 7 calendar days, you are not to have any food, any water, any tea, any juice, any coffee, any liquids. I made that request of you because about on day 4, day 5, or day 6, your body wakes up and says, wow, he or she is not feeding me. I've got to find something to burn for fuel. Well, your body, being the intelligent body it is, comes to the conclusion that, wow, I can burn the fat around his or her waist, buttocks, and thighs for fuel. I can use that fat for food, and this person will survive. Well, when I say I eat every day, my body is consuming the fat inside my body. My body is using that, burning that fat for fuel. And, you know, one of the side effects, you may have encountered this or you might not have, but some days I wake up and I feel extremely bloated. I feel like I weigh 400 pounds. Have no idea why, you know, just, I'm not worried about it, but it's one of those things that you sort of scratch your head and you say, I'm looking in the mirror and I don't see a 400-pound man. I see a 225.4 pound man. So I'm not really that fat. I'm not really 400 pounds, even though my brain is telling me I'm fat. So back to the food issue. I'm actually burning fat around my waist, my buttocks, and my thighs. I know this. I have verified this, and there's a very simple way. When my shoes are loose on my feet, I know my feet are shrinking a little. When my pants are baggy or my shirt is baggy, I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but this shirt is extremely baggy on me. I know that I'm losing weight. I know that what I'm doing is working. As you know, on your own water fast. I mean, it's one thing for me to get on my channel and say, hey, this works, you know, you've got to do this. It's another thing for you to try this for 4 weeks and go, what the hell? This really does work. I had another viewer contact me and say, well, intermittent fasting works. Hell no. Don't waste your time. Go eat a pizza. Go eat a gallon of ice cream. Intermittent fasting does not work. Not like this program. And here's why. The first 7 days of my program, you don't eat or drink anything. On day 8, until you reach your goal weight, you're only allowed 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water. Someone who is intermittent fasting, let me stop here and say, and on my program, day 4, 5, or 6, you go into ketosis. Your body starts burning fat for fuel. Intermittent fasting says, you're allowed to eat for 4 hours or 6 hours out of a day, and you have to fast the other 20 or 18 hours a day. Well, what your body does is intermittent fasting does not give it time to go into ketosis. Intermittent fasting, your body will learn that, well, if I wait long enough today, he or she is going to feed me food. That throws you out of ketosis if you ever go in. And I dare say on intermittent fasting, you never go into ketosis. Your body actually never starts burning fat because it knows in one 24-hour period, if your body waits long enough, you'll feed it food. That's why I say, and I've cheated twice on previous water fasts. That's why I say if you cheat, and we're all human, but if you cheat on my water fast, throw this away, get out a new sheet of paper, and go back to week 1, day 1, and you get no food, no water, no liquids for the first 7 calendar days so that you can go back into ketosis. I mean, it's easy when someone explains it to you. I never had anyone explain it to me. When I say don't drink coffee, I've conducted studies on myself and monitored how caffeine inhibits weight loss. That's why I say don't drink coffee, don't drink caffeine. Tea has caffeine in it, coffee has caffeine in it. Pick your drink of choice. So there are reasons why I tell you not to do something or to do something. And that's the reason why I tell you, if you take me up on my challenge and you water fast for 4 weeks, my recommendation, my suggestion to you is that you drink a glass of water in the morning, a glass for lunch, and a glass for dinner. Because I have found to date that works. Now, I'm an acute diabetic and I've got other health issues, but for the normal, average fat person, obese person, you know who you are. If you're trying to lose weight, that's my recommendation to you. Do I care if you drink them all at breakfast or lunch or dinner, your 3 glasses of water? I don't really care. That's what I'm experimenting with right now, is if you drink them all at once, what impact will that have? Well, as you can see, I've gained 4/10 of a pound on Monday and 6/10 of a pound today by drinking them all at once for breakfast. So when I tell you to spread them out, you'll probably lose more faster if you spread out drinking the 3 glasses of water. And I've got one more comment I want to address. Oh my God, your organs are going to shut down. You've lost your mind. You've got a death wish. That's old news. I don't even want to hear those comments. That's what I was told when I started my very first water fast 2.5 years ago, going on 3 years now. I was told my organs would shut down. Do not go cold turkey off all your meds. They're powerful meds. I'll damage my body. Blah, 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 blah. I'm 67 years old, and other than a couple of extremely sore legs from bowling 3 games of bowling last night, I feel fine. I'm not dizzy. I'm not lightheaded. My thought is very clear. My focus is outstanding. So, if you honest to God believe that by doing what I'm doing, it's going to hurt you in some way, don't do it. If you're excited about a double wide casket, go buy a half gallon of chocolate ice cream and indulge. But for those of you who are sick and tired of being sick and tired, for those of you, because I went to doctors for 12, 13 years, for those of you that have done the medical thing and they're really good at billing your insurance company, but solving your medical issues, your diabetes, I was told at 13.5 or 12.5, there's no cure for diabetes. If you even remotely think you're going to get rid of diabetes, you're wrong. You're screwed. Because I drank 4 6-liter bottles of Coke every day. I destroyed my body with sugar. And I even drank the diet stuff, and I was told it's just as bad as the normal stuff. So, if you think this is going to harm you, don't do it. There's something called death by cop. I believe there ought to be something called death by food. We're eating ourselves to the grave. We don't know where to eat, what to eat, when to eat, the quantities to eat. I'm 67 years old, and I confess to you, I have not learned those lessons yet. Now I'm working on it. And this water thing that I'm trying right now for the month of September, I'm to say I'm intrigued is an understatement. So I hope to pass along what I'm doing for me to you. Because again, I tried Ideal Protein. I bought the prepackaged foods. I tried Jenny Craig. I tried Nutrisystem. The commercials are fancy. Wow. You watch a commercial and you go, it must work. It's on TV. And you spend thousands of dollars. And you lose weight while you're eating the little prepackaged foods, and when you go back to normal food, you gain it all back plus more. So why did you bother to even try to lose the weight? Now, I did have a female say, well, I'm going in for liposuction. Honey, what you don't understand, it hasn't struck you yet, is liposuction works, just like water fasting works. Liposuction, they stick a vacuum cleaner inside your stomach and your thighs and your buttocks, and they suck out the fat. And by the time they're done with you, you're bruised a little, but I guarantee you, you will be lighter. But you haven't connected the two dots yet. Because if you go in for that surgery and you go back to eating the quantities of food that you were eating at the times you were eating, and you have poor food choices, you're going to gain all the weight back that they sucked out of you. There again, liposuction costs thousands of dollars. Sure, it works. Everything works up to a point. So I hope this channel is an educational channel for you. I hope you can watch me try and experiment with things and learn from me. But again, I'm not asking you to do on this channel anything that I have not already done. And I had to figure all this out on my own by trial and error. Took a long time, but you know what? The results speak for themselves. I'm down from 315 to 225.4, and that's even with the 1 pound of water weight that I'm carrying this morning, which I'm not real concerned about. But I honestly, I wish I could turn the clock forward 2 days, because I don't know if I'm going to drink 3 glasses of water for lunch or go 2 days without any water to see how my body reacts. I'll figure that out in the next few hours. But I'm dying to know what happens. Thank you for my new subscribers. Take me up on my challenge. Start your own water fast today. I always like to end my show with a saying: success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Again, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Have the courage to continue fasting, doing your water fast. Believe in yourself. Not every day is going to be rosy. Not every day you're going to wake up and say, "Oh, damn, I feel good." There are some days when you're not going to want to get out of bed. But overall, if you stick with it for 4 weeks, you will not only be surprised at the results, you'll be amazed at the results. And when you make it to 4 weeks and you assess, is this working for me or is this not working for me? I hope that you choose to continue to go past the 4 weeks of water fasting. You're such a pleasure to hear from. Please leave me a post. Let me know how you're doing on your water fast. Some people don't like to post messages. My private email account is Thomas, Thomas, F as in Frank, Buchanan, Buchanan, at hotmail.com. You can just put the word fasting or water fasting in the subject line and I'll know it's from this channel. Have the courage to continue. Believe in yourself. Have the willpower to continue. I mean, we're all adults. We have no willpower when it comes to food. I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000 times. If you add enough sugar, salt, and fat to anything, I can make it so addictive that you can't stop eating it. And that's what the food manufacturers have figured out. Have a great morning. Have a great afternoon. I'll see you right here tomorrow.